channel. If you are new, my name is Laurel. I am a wife, mama, spoonie, and writer. I talk about all of those things in varying degrees on this channel, but it is mostly focused on my writing and reading. So today I am here with my Camp NANO announcement plans video. I did just recently come back to YouTube, and after only 2 videos had to take a week break, which is frustrating. My house has had a plague running through it for the last week, so there was no video last week. I do apologize, but I am back and I am going to talk about Camp NANO. I'm not going to go over what Camp NANO is because I think if you're watching this, you know already what Camp NANO is, and if you don't, there are tons of videos that can explain it to you. Basically, I'm going to be doing a writing challenge for the month of July, and I wanted to talk about my plans. So if you've watched my recent update video, you'll know that I have been in a creative drought. I've been battling some writer's block, and I have not drafted since November, and that was for NaNoWriMo, and I only got like 15,000 words or so before I had to call it quits due to my mental health. So I haven't really drafted it extensively since November 2021, where I did win NaNo but never ended up doing anything with that manuscript. It wasn't finished. I did write the 50K, but the book wasn't finished. But I decided not to move forward with it. So that was the last time I really drafted and the last time I finished a novel. And it's now the end of June 2023. So it's been a year and a half and it's time. So I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for camp. That's the benefit of camp, is that the goal is whatever you want the goal to be. So my goal is 50 hours of working on my next novel. 50 hours works out to just over an hour and a half a day, and it'll actually end up being less than that for me because not this coming weekend, but next weekend, July 7 through 9, I'm going on a solo writing retreat. So I'm gonna have, basically it's 3 days, but it's basically 48 hours of uninterrupted time to do as much writing as I can get done. So I'm thinking that if I can get enough done on that weekend, then I can definitely get down to 1 to 1.5 hours a day to hit that 50-hour goal for the month. So the reason I'm doing an hourly goal instead of a word count is because my book is nowhere near ready to be written. The idea is still very new in my brain. I've only been brainstorming for a couple of days now. The idea finally just sort of came to me, and it's still not even an idea. It's a setting and a list of potential plot ideas. That's like it. So I have a lot of brainstorming still to do. Then I have to plot the entire thing, and then I have to get started writing. My goal originally was to do all my brainstorming last week, which didn't happen because everyone was sick, and then to be spending this week and next week plotting so that come my writing retreat, I could just sit down and write. I don't think that's gonna happen because it's now Wednesday late morning already, and I'm still in the brainstorming phase. So unless I get a bunch of light bulb moments in the next couple days and Monday morning can sit down and plot and get the whole thing plotted next week. I mean, I've done it before. The first time I did NaNo in 2020, I decided I was gonna do NaNo on like October 14th or something, I wanna say. And I brainstormed, outlined, had everything ready by November 1st. So it's doable. I can definitely do it. So we'll see what happens the next week and a half. My kids are now off school as well, of course. So that definitely throws a wrench in the plans. But that is my plan. 50 hours of working on my novel. In a perfect world, that would be finishing my brainstorming, plotting, and then starting writing as of July 7th. So the first week would be prep work, and then the last 3 weeks would be writing. We'll see if I get all that prep work done before the writing retreat. So I am thinking this is a realistic goal. I don't think an hour and a half is too much. In the summer, my kids have 2 hours of screen time a day because they get up at 6:30 and go to bed at 8. So that is a lot of hours in the day to fill. So they get 2 hours of screen time in the morning while I'm still sorting my life out for the day. And then in the afternoon, we do parks and trips to places and playing outside and going in the pool and all of those things. So I can get that hour and a half done while they're all having screen time and they're quiet and no one's bothering me. So that's the plan. That's how I do NANO too. Because the first 2 years that I did NANO, well, not the first two, but the most recent 2 years that I did NANO, 2020 and 2021, the kids were home because they were homeschooling during the pandemic. So, and that worked out fine. Anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to say I'm doing Camp NANO. We'll see how it goes. If you want a little sneak peek about what my new story is about, I am writing a thriller for the first time. At least that's the plan. We'll see how far I get. When I first got back into reading, way back in like 2012, I don't know, whenever I started my channel, I can't remember when that was. Not this channel, my first channel. I think it was like 2012. It was right when Books and Lala started on YouTube. And she was reading a lot of like psychological thriller kind of stuff. So that's what I was reading. So I started off with psychological thriller back then, and then kind of fell off the thriller train for a really long time, and just recently have gotten back on it. And I've been devouring like Megan Miranda, Riley Sager, all those popular thriller writers, and thought maybe this would be something fun and different that I could try. I haven't had any luck writing fantasy or magical realism. I don't know, something about it just, even though I'm a witch in real life, something about that, it just, I can't get the words onto the page in the ethereal, magical way that I want them to show up. So instead of writing just another YA contemporary, which is my sweet spot and my safe place, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna write a YA thriller. So that's the plan. I don't want to say too much other than that, mostly because I don't have too much other information than that. So that is my update. That's my Camp NANO plans. I am really excited. I should be uploading vlogs. I have to now fit them into my schedule that I had already planned out before I decided to do Camp NANO. So maybe you'll even get more than one video a week. We'll see. Anyway, so that's my update. I am looking forward to seeing everyone else's Camp NANO. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's Camp NANO vlogs. So if you are going to be posting videos for Camp NANO, leave me a comment down below. Let me know so I can come over and check out your channel, and we can encourage each other in our goals. So I will see you over on the NaNoWriMo website. You can also find me on my Instagram. All that stuff is linked down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.